Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video all about different cages you can buy for your guinea pigs that are better than those pet shop cages that are like too small and not big enough for one pig even, never mind 2 or 3. So I'm going to be going over like 5 different cages or cage types kind of thing. This includes things like CNC, which is what I have for my guinea pigs, and things that are quite well known like Midwest cages, but also some more they're similar to pet shop cages, however they are bigger and they're not always offered in pet shops, but occasionally they are, and those pet shops are so much better because they do offer these slightly larger cages and they are made by brands that are like kind of more available quite easily. So the first cage I'm going to start with is the Fireplace 160. The Fireplace 160 is about 10.5 square feet. It's about 160 by 60 centimeters, so 160 length and 60 width. And this makes it a great size for about 2 guinea pigs. You could potentially fit 3, but I wouldn't recommend. I'd definitely stick with 2. Unless you end up buying 2 and conjoining them, which I have seen people do before, which gives a massive amount of room, which is like 320 centimeters run length, which is amazing. But just the 160 on its own is pretty good. On Zooplus it's $69.99. However, you can buy it in other places. I think Amazon do have it, and occasionally some pet shops do have this cage, however not all the time. Now Fireplace do offer other cages in this style, for example the 120 and the 140. However, these aren't really big enough. The 140 you could maybe get away with for 1 guinea pig if they're a lone guinea pig, because I think it's about 8 square feet. However, the 120 is definitely not big enough for guinea pigs at all. The next cage I'm going to be talking about is sort of like a type of cage. So this is going to be metal or wooden runs and hutches. Now a lot of people don't like hutches and things like that because of the dual level kind of setup that they usually have. However, hutches that have like a large run on the bottom or are just a run style hutch are actually really good if they are used inside. For example, the Deuber, I think that's how you pronounce it, but I'm not entirely sure, but I will be linking everything down below. The Deuber metal run offers a huge amount of room for your guinea pigs to run around. It's about 14 square feet or 180 by 75 centimeters, so it's a really long cage. It's kind of similar of the 2x5 CNC cage if you're using 14-inch grids. Amazon offer this run for $49.95. And I say it can hold about 2 or 3 guinea pigs quite easily. It's a nice long run, and there are doors for access to your piggies to give them food, hay, water, things like that. Another run which I think is good is the Paw Hut wooden run. It's like white and grey, which is really pretty, and it's about 15.5 square feet of room on the inside of it, and it's a square shape, so it's about 120 by 120, and a lot of people really enjoy the wider cages. Obviously you want to offer a large running room, but wider cages allow for better like laps and popcorning space for your piggies. This is slightly more on the expensive side because it's £92.99 pounds on Amazon. However, it's quite a large like space, and it does come in really pretty colours in my opinion, as well as the fact that the roof is like, you can kind of like move it so you can like access your piggies really easily. It's also got doors that you can open and close with access. Also, with these cages with roofs, if you do have other animals in the house like cats that can easily get on top of the cages and try and get to your guinea pigs, they are protected from these other animals. The last cage I'm going to mention in this sort of like type of cages is the Blossom Hutch on Pets at Home. So this hutch is slightly different as it offers a large running space on the bottom, so it's like a run with a hutch part attached to the top, if that makes sense. It provides 16.5 square feet just on the run on the bottom, which is I think 114 by 135 centimeters. So again, it's quite a square kind of style of run. Because this hutch offers this running space, there's like a lot more room than like a regular hutch would provide. For that reason, I think that it could house up to about 4 guinea pigs, and it is £130, which is a bit expensive, but this hutch is kind of quite aesthetically pleasing as well, so you do pay for that as well as the room and the space and like the upstairs, which has little windows and everything like that. The run also like has like wooden fence cut out, so yeah, you pay for that as well as just the fact that you're paying for the space on the cage. The next cage I'm going to talk about is the Fireplace Multipla. This cage is equivalent to almost like a 2x3 in terms of 14-inch CNC grids. So it's about 107.5 centimetres by 72 centimetres. This provides just over 8 square feet, it's about 8.3 square feet of room. So therefore it can probably house about 1 to 2 guinea pigs. Obviously if you are only having one guinea pig, it should only be because they are aggressive to other pigs. However, what I like about this cage is you can buy like multiple of the cage and like extend them kind of like a CNC cage. It also comes with like a high plastic side, so if your guinea pigs are going to spray, it's kind of protects your walls a bit more and things like that. And I have seen people use this where they've like bought multiple and extended it quite large, and it does look really, really good. I think it also, you can buy it with a roof for about £85, or you can buy it without the roof for £80. So that really depends if you've got other animals in the house or whatnot. Okay, the next cage I'm going to talk about is the Midwest cage. Now this again is similar to the Fireplace Multipla in size when you just buy like one of them. It's about 8 square feet of room, or 61 centimetres by 119 centimetres. So it's quite a large running room, and I do recommend only having 2 pigs in this cage maximum. You can buy the plus version that comes with a roof and like a divider, so you can kind of have a kitchen area and just like a living area, and you kind of keep it separate if you want. I also really like the idea of buying multiple of these and extending them, so you can either kind of like join them, there's like a door, so you can kind of buy like a ramp cover and move the door down so they can go over it kind of thing, or you can actually take off the like grids that are in the middle and just make it one long cage. The regular size on Amazon is $63.23 at the moment. I think it's usually about £70, but at the moment there's a deal on it. However, the plus version is about 106, so it's quite an increase. So I would personally recommend just getting the regular size and maybe doubling up on it, because I don't think there's actually any size difference in between like the regular size and the plus version. So that is a cage a lot of people opt for nowadays, because it's more like well known. People are kind of finding more about it. However, if you are going for it, I really would try and get 2 if you can, especially if you're going for more than 2 guinea pigs. However, it's just a good amount of space for 2 guinea pigs as it is. It's obviously a lot better than store-bought cages. The last cage I'm going to talk about is my absolute favourite, and that is CNC cages, like the one behind me here. I have a 2x6 with 14-inch grids for my 4 guinea pigs. So that's like about 16 square feet of room. It's a 216 centimetre by 72 centimetre cage. So it's absolutely huge. I really love the CNC cages because you can extend so easily. All you have to do really is buy a big set of grids and then like kind of add them on. So if you have 2 guinea pigs, I would recommend going for the 2x4 in the 14-inch grid size. However, a 2x4 in the 12-inch grid size also works, but I would recommend going for the 14-inch grid size just because it gives them that little bit more width, which is really, really helpful for the pigs. But this cage is so easy extendable. You can just buy more grids, you extend the cage like a little bit, like another 2x1 or another 2x2, just make it that bit bigger, and it's just so easy to like extend, and you don't have to buy like a whole new cage or anything like that. And I just really like this kind of cage. It offers so much room, and it's so much more customizable because you can make it the shape that you want as well. So like I have like an L shape, so it's like a 2x5 with like a 2x1 kind of thing here. If you haven't watched last week's video where I extended my cage, then I would go check that out so you can see exactly how it looks like. But yeah, I really like how you can customise exactly how you want it to look. So this helps for like rooms that are like funny shaped, or like you've got like a bit of room in like your kitchen or your dining room or something, but it's like a slight odd shape to fit this cage in. This kind of cage works really well for that because you can customise the shape of it. On Amazon you can buy a small set which you can do a 2x3, which is quite small, but you can do a 2x3 kind of size with flooring for £19.29. So obviously I'd maybe recommend getting 2 of those sets and doing like a 2x4 or 2x5. However, if you just want to buy one set, you can do a 2x4 amount of room without flooring on the bottom. The 2x4 offers 10.87 square feet, so that's a lovely amount of room for 2 guinea pigs if you're using the 14-inch grid size. However, if you want to have a large cage, you can also opt for the £94.99 pounds like set that I found on Amazon that I will be linking down below. This has 86 grids in it. I was trying to work out how big a cage you could do with this, but I just couldn't work it out because there was that many grids. But basically you can do a massive size cage using these grids. I think that link also has a 12 cube version, so it's like half the amount of the 86, so it's 43 grids instead of 86. However, if you really want that large set, then go for the 86. If you want a big cage, or you've got multiple cages to build. So that's going to be the end of today's video, guys. I hope you've kind of learned some about different cage sizes, and if you guys are buying a cage, definitely comment down below which ones you're getting, if you're getting any of these, or you want me to answer any more questions about these cages. Please comment that down below. I'm definitely up to helping you guys about it. But yeah, I hope this has helped some of you guys, and you've also enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!